guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your May 2022 month ahead reading. Just to let you guys know, I'm back on YouTube now. For those of you that wrote to me asking where I was, thank you so much. I'm not bad at all, doing really well. Just fancied a bit of a break over the last 6 months just to focus on some other stuff. But I'm back. Feeling good, feeling fresh and raring to go. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy your reading. Also guys, I'm going to be on Patreon soon. It actually should be up by now. So if you'd like to support me over there, feel free to. All the details are below. Thanks for your time, guys. See you on your reading. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So the cards that we're actually using for your reading this week we're going to use the Master Tarot deck by Astrology Answers. This is, I think it's an old deck. I got this second hand on Etsy actually a good few months, about 9 months ago or so. It was only a tenner. I love this deck so much though. It's really nice to work with. So we're going to use that for the main reading. We're going to use the Angel Among Us. I love this deck. It's all of your angels, but presenting as everyday people, which I just think is super relatable. So I think that's really excellent. We're going to use that for your Angelic Message for the month of May. We're going to use the Self-Care Wisdom cards by Cheryl Richardson to look at what self-care message you have for the month. And also, finally, we're going to use the Blessed Be Oracle deck to have a look what blessings are coming your way or what you're being blessed with during the month of May. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to May 2022. Okay Sagittarius, let's have a look at what the message is for you. In the past, the Page of Cups, there may have been a surprise or a new relationship that opened up for some of you guys with the Page of Cups. Okay, do you know what? I think if there was a new relationship or a romantic interest here, the Page of Cups is often a new relationship or this is my new relationship card, or it can refer to the idea of creativity, or it could refer to the idea of naivety perhaps with the Page of Cups, or you could get something like what's the word I'm looking for? Infatuation is the Page of Cups. It's a really nice card. It's a loving card. But it's not serious love. It's the beginning of a love. It's an attraction. It just feels to me like maybe there was a new lover for some of you guys. It feels like with the Ten of Swords though, things ended in quite a nasty way with the Ten of Swords. And some of you guys, I feel with the Four of Coins energy, have refused to possibly let anybody else in since then with the Four of Coins. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be love, but this is also invitation as well. So it just feels to me that some of you guys in the past were invited to do something, whether it was to love or whether it was for anything else. Maybe it was to meet up with someone or go out with someone or whatever the case is. There was a new friendship or a new love affair, or there was, there was an offer of some kind with the Page of Cups in the past. It was really nice, and I think that you were kind of like really happy whenever this happened with the Page of Cups. But I do feel that this ended in quite a violent way, and I think you got hurt with this Ten of Swords by this individual here. I actually feel that this was probably quite a fickle individual, to be honest, with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can also be just very fickle. It's like a knight. It's the younger brother of the Knight of Cups, just kind of likes what it sees at first and gets very infatuated and very excited, but then can easily run out of steam. So I just feel that you got really hurt with that Ten of Cups energy via whoever this Page of Cups was. Some of you guys might have been a younger lover as well, potentially. Somebody new who flattered you though, and all the rest of it. There was a great deal of hurt here with the Ten of Swords, and some of you guys probably in the past resolved never to get involved again with the Four of Pentacles. You put your shield up, you see. Four of Coins is about putting your boundaries up, putting your shield up, and you were like, I don't want to get hurt again. And you'll notice here that this coin here is stuck right in front of its chest. So the heart isn't open on this card. So some of you guys are kind of after getting so painfully hurt by whoever this kind of young rogue was, or could have been older rogue with a young kind of outlook, whatever. Some of you guys decided with this Four of Coins, I'm never going to allow anybody back in again. what's happening in the present. So you have the Ten of Coins, which is, Ten of Coins is your family, it's the home, it's wealth, it's feeling happy. I mean, wealth in the Ten of Coins can come through just everything. Love, food, you know, being together with the family. It's a card about warmth, that type of thing. Okay, so there's a King of Swords here. So right now we've got feeling comfortable, I think, with the with the Ten of Pentacles. This is, some of you guys are focused possibly on your family. There's an individual here, King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords is working hard. A King of Swords is working hard. So, Sagittarius, this isn't you. This is somebody else. There's a king here who is putting in some effort. Do you know what? I don't even think this is family. I think there's some of you guys right now around you. There may be somebody you've met in work, or you might be kind of, because the Ten of Coins can also be socializing, so it can be a card about going out for things to eat and things like that, and just kind of talking, going to the cinema, whatever. I get somebody here who wants to put a real effort in. I think that right now you seem to be engaged in some, I don't think this is a family card. If it is, then some of you guys have had an affair perhaps with this dude here who hurt you, and you've put your barriers up against anyone else. If this is somebody that you're married to, this person really wants to put the effort in with you, despite whatever's gone on here. Maybe they don't know about it. If not, then I just feel that it could be within work here. There's a person here who wants to kind of learn more about you. So the Ten of Coins could be right now in your workplace with this Ten of Pentacles. There could be an individual around you who wants to really kind of, because the Eight of Coins is putting the work in, putting the effort in and learning more. So actually I'm going to say here that I think that some of you guys have been, but the thing is, the King of Swords will be more serious. So if some of you guys have put your boundaries up with the Four of Pentacles, Sagittarius, because you got hurt by some kind of, just some silly person who thought they knew what love was and doesn't, don't be, because whoever it is that you've met, maybe in the workplace or maybe in a group of friends, maybe with that Ten of Coins, this King of Swords, and the fact that it shows as a King of Swords tells me that this person is very, very clear on what their intentions are. And I think you've just got somebody here who's very clear of what his intentions are, his or her intentions are, and they really want to learn more about you and they want to put some more effort into you. Going forward into the end of May, what do we have? The Two of Swords. So you may be faced with a decision here with the Two of Swords as to whether you're going to reciprocate this person's feelings with the Knight of Cups energy. No, there's another individual here. You're faced with a decision between this person here and this person here. We've got the two different kings here. So I think with the Knight of Cups, Sagittarius, I think this is you. And I think that this is somebody else. So it's almost like you're faced with a decision whether you're going to kind of, you know, come together with this individual here, or whether you're going to entertain the idea of being with this person here. Okay? Because I think because the Knight of Cups has its cup open to that king. So I can only think that this king, this Knight of Cups is you, and this King of Coins is another suitor. I think actually you've got a couple of suitors here, and I think it's really weird because I think you got hurt in the past by this Page of Cups. I think you had some, Page of Cups also means flattery. So I think you had somebody in the past that really flattered you, showed you a hell of a lot of attention. I think you got really hurt by that person with the Ten of Swords. This person really let you down. They really hurt you. And I think that you put your barriers up. And I think you said, I'm never going to love again. I'm never going to let anyone in. I think right now, though, somebody you may have met at work or on the social scene or something like that, this person, this king, I think really is interested in learning more about you and putting more effort into the relationship with you. By the end of May, you're going to be faced with a decision because I'm going to read it like this. You're going to be faced with a decision because there's a new lover coming in, the guise of this King of Pentacles. So there's a new lover coming in as well, another one. This King of Pentacles showing up here, okay? Or you're faced with a decision as to whether you're going to open your heart to somebody else here as well. It's an interesting one because we have a new lover, the King of Pentacles, or because you're faced with a decision. Because I read in storybook way, you're faced with a decision as to whether you're going to open your heart or entertain the idea of somebody else here. It just feels like there's two people, because we have a King of Swords who wants to put work into you and who wants to learn more about you, and then we've got this King of Pentacles here as well. Okay, you're faced with a decision. There's a new suitor coming in as well with the Knight of Cups. There's a King of Coins who's showing you a lot of interest too. So you've got, you know, this was just a trial run, whoever this person was. Don't take it too much to heart, because you have pretty much more serious people coming in that are really showing you some attention here. Let's have a look at what the message is here. So the advice for you is, it's telling you to avoid something with the Seven of Swords. What are you being told to avoid? Yeah, just avoid anyone who's young. Page of Swords, they're young. Avoid anyone who's young here with the Page of Swords. I mean, this is what this page did to you here. Okay, this person very nearly just kind of made you kind of just reject love altogether. So I think the advice really overall is avoid somebody who's young and somebody who's, you know, immature. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so avoid the Page of Swords. The Eight of Swords. I think firstly avoid anyone young, but also I think avoid speaking. It almost feels like you're speaking in a very restrictive way with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords indicates, and it can be negative thoughts or negative words, but the Eight of Swords is also very restrictive, and it feels like the advice, because this is your advice, and so it's what you need to do. You need to avoid with that Seven of Swords. Okay, and the Page of Swords is speaking, it's communicating. It feels to me, and I think when it talks, I'm going to read it like that and say that I think you need to avoid speaking in a very restrictive way or a negative way, and I think it's to either one of these people here. But I think that you would do that probably, Sagittarius, if you've been hurt by whoever this page here is, because I think that somebody really did kind of, you know, stab you in the back with that Ten of Swords. I think this person greatly let you down, and you can see why you would be let down, because the Page of Cups is a flatterer. The Page of Cups says all of the right things. The Page of Cups, I don't know where he gets it from. I mean, he's younger than the Knight, and he seems to know all the tricks of the Knight of Cups. But the Page of Cups is, you know, he's a romancer, you know, he's a dreamer, he's a romancer. He's, you know, he or she is someone who, you know, really can make you feel $1 million, you know. That's what the Page of Cups does. He tells you how beautiful you are. He'll tell you, I want to spend my whole life with you. I want us to run away together. I want us to, you know, I want us to have this. I want us to have that. I want us to have I want us to have children. That's what but the Page of Cups is naive, which is why it shows as a page. The Page of Cups is very naive. The Page of Cups is very he's childish. So he's not thinking in the way that a King of Swords would be thinking about relationships, or the King of Pentacles. He's always thinking that you can get from A to Z within a week or two. And then he runs out of steam, and then he ends up hurting you, Ten of Swords, by not contacting you or ghosting you or something like that. And that's when you end up putting up your guard and saying, I'm never going to love again, because, you know, this person made me feel amazing and they've let me down, so I can't trust anyone else. And I think from that, the advice is that, you know what? There are other people here that are going to show you interest. So right now, some of you guys, you might not even notice it, but there may be somebody that's around you in the workplace or socially or something, and this person really wants to get to know you. They want to learn more about you. They want to put some effort into you, that type of thing. And by the end of May, you're faced with a decision, because you've also got another romantic suitor here in terms of this King of Pentacles. So you've got a choice between two people here, and they're showing us kings and not pages. So I think that the advice is, Sagittarius, to avoid kind of talking really negatively about perhaps even this experience here, because you've truly got people who are showing you interest. But one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to be bringing baggage to them, because the Eight of Swords just carries a lot of mental baggage. The swords around this woman are enslaving her, and they're actually stopping her from being free and from being happy and from meeting somebody nice, because she is just consistently consumed by all of these negative memories with the Eight of Swords. And I think you've just got to avoid kind of talking in that way, because one thing that these guys probably don't want is somebody who's just going to come with a load of negative energy and a load of kind of, you know, mistrust and distrust as well. You want to probably avoid doing that, because this is a fresh slate for you. This is in the past, so this is where you've got to leave it. What is the message then? What is the spiritual message for the month? So what is the blessing that's being bestowed on you? So a blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. Let's have a look at what that means. So number 7. Right, so a blessing to assist you in making the most of all your senses and in appreciating them and thus enhancing their beauty within your life. May you be blessed with a keen sensual appreciation of the natural world and all that it is, and all that it is has gifted to you through the senses you have been so very blessed to receive. May your 2 eyes see far and take in the beauty of the world. May they open upon you days of joy and close on deeds well done. May the colour and the shapes of the world be visions of delight to you. So I think all it's trying to say is you have a blessing to appreciate everything around you. And that's the one thing really, Sagittarius, that the 8 of Swords person doesn't do. They don't appreciate the here and now. The 8 of Swords is very similar to the 6 of Cups. It's stuck in the past. But the only difference is the 8 of Swords is often stuck in a past where a lot of negative things. So all she does is remember her. Remember, the cards are very metaphorical. So the metaphor within the 8 of Swords is simply, all of these swords are the bad memories, and they're just tying her. They're tying her up. They're enslaving her. They're keeping her where she is. They're restricting her from going out there and living a life and enjoying life because she's completely entrapped by the memories of being hurt. Deeply hurt and deeply wounded by this Page of Cups. So much so that she refuses to go out and love again because she's been so hurt. But the universe is saying there are opportunities here, Sagittarius, for other people who want to show you interest. You know, there's another interested party here in this King of Coins. There's somebody here who wants to kind of learn more about you. And if you carry with you all of this mental baggage and you start communicating that mental baggage, this is why you've got to avoid communicating all of this mental baggage. What it'll do is it will just put a bit of a kind of blur on whatever's going on here. So really, there's a blessing for you just to enjoy life in May and enjoy every single thing that comes in around you. You know, suitors, other people, it's just a gift. Even if it doesn't work out, it's a gift in that it's going to slowly but surely help you to open up again to love. Okay? What is the angelic message? It's from Hathor. Celebration, rejuvenation, and gratitude. And I think it's kind of very similar to this one. Let's have a look at number 33. So 33... let's have a look. So Hathor is an ancient Egyptian sky goddess who is usually depicted as a woman with the head or the ears of a cow. She's an uplifting and loving mother goddess who is associated with women, women's health, love, fertility, the heart, planet Venus, music, dance, joy, rebirth, rejuvenation, and feminine expression. She is also the consort of Horus. When Hathor appears, it is time to celebrate life, wow, and all its gifts. Same thing. A blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. We keep hearing the word gifts. The angelic message is to enjoy life. Enjoy, celebrate all the gifts that are being given to you. Don't communicate all of this kind of negativity about someone that hurt you in the past. These guys don't want to hear it. They're not interested. They're interested in moving forward and not moving to the past. In other words, don't sabotage yourself. Avoid sabotaging yourself by, speaking things that don't need to be spoken. And finally, don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents. We keep getting the word gift. Third card shows gifts. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. Okay. You have choices here. You have a choice whether to focus on someone here that you meet, perhaps in the workplace. I'm using it as a love reading because that's what it feels like. Don't have many love cards here, no, but it certainly feels like love. It could be something else for some of you guys. Of course, my readings can also translate to other things, and if it does, great. But the 3 cards here are saying, look, don't ignore what is being gifted to you in May because you are receiving gifts. There are gifts coming to you in May, and you've got to open up your eyes and acknowledge that and appreciate it, Sagittarius. If you speak negatively, if you speak about all of the problems and issues you've had in the past with this, with that, with the other, you're going to kind of sabotage whatever's going on here. This is a fresh start for you. You've been through something with someone, they let you down, but look at who it was. It was the Page of Cups. Just some young, naive idiot. Or, you know, if they're an older individual, they've got to grow up. They've not grown up, they're still a child, you know, little narcissist, whatever. Don't allow that to affect something that could be great, whether it's this person here or whether it's this person here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just appreciate what is being gifted to you in May, because there are gifts coming to you. So appreciate them, celebrate them, and enjoy them. Okay, that is your reading for May, Saggies. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to order a private reading from me, click on the link in the comment section below. Also, I'm on Patreon, so if you can support me there, it's very cheap. It's only about, I think, £3 a month, £1.99 to £3, something like that. Yeah, okay. So see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.